What's up, guys? It's Jeff with iDownloadBlog, bringing you the latest episode of Ask Jeff. This is episode number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is episode number 5, and I have 9 of your questions that I'm ready to answer right here, right now. So let's just get right down to it. The first question is, Jeff, if jailbreaking disappeared completely in the future, would you switch to Android or would you use a stock iPhone? Well, let me think about this. I'd use a stock iPhone. I mean, really, I love the iPhone as is. I mean, jailbreaking or not, jailbreaking makes it that much better, but the iPhone itself is just a great device. And think about it. When iOS 5 gets here, I know we ragged on Apple for stealing a lot of the jailbreak developers' content, but it's going to be very good with iOS 5. So we're not going to really have to worry about too much when it comes to that. Hey, Jeff, how do you get the official ITB app? And how come you have an iPod and an iPhone? Well, iPod and iPhone thing, I mean, I try to get all the devices so I know exactly what the viewers are needing, so I can kind of cater to you guys. But as far as the ITB app, it's not an app, it's actually a home screen bookmark. You just do like I did there, and you rename it to whatever you want it to be. You'll see the little favicon come up for the icon. You just tap add, and then bam, there it is, folks, right there on your home screen. Quick, easy access to ITB. So it's just a shortcut. It's not really an app, just a shortcut to the website. So make sure you have that shortcut on your home screen. Next question. Hi, Jeff. Have you ever had any technical problems with Apple devices? Actually, oddly enough, no. I mean, I do have an iMac and I have some technical problems with that, but that's just because Lion is buggy is all get out. I mean, besides that, I've never had any technical problems. I've never had to use Apple Care on any device. I have, as you guys know, multiple Apple devices, and they're built like rocks, man. They're built like tanks. And not only that, Apple's been really good about making these things so, just unbreakable. Like, you can't brick an iPhone. I've never been able to brick an iPhone. No matter what stupid things I've done to it, it's always coming back for more. So Apple's really good on that. Next question, let's see. Hey, Jeff, thanks for responding to my question, and I love your video. So here's another question. What video editing software do you use? Okay, video editing software. First is Final Cut Pro. Next is iMovie. And I also use Adobe, what is that called? Adobe, what is that? I think it's After Effects. Yeah, After Effects for intros and things like that. So I use 3 various apps, but it really doesn't matter what app you use, it's how you use the app. For instance, I used iMovie for a long time before I switched over to Final Cut. Next question. Hi, Jeff, do you know anything about the iPhone 5? And can you tell us something about Evernote app? iPhone 5, I know about just as much as you guys know. I mean, you guys read the rumors. You guys read ITB. You know what's the latest, what's the greatest news on that. But as far as Evernote, yes, I use Evernote. I love Evernote. And what this really allows you to do, or at least what I use it for, I use it to store all of my paper documents. I used to have paper littering my office. I mean, literally had tons of paper in file cabinets. I took all those documents, I scanned them, put them in Evernote, and shredded them all and got rid of them. So now I have a lot less excess paper lying around. I'm really pretty much paperless. So I highly recommend Evernote for those of you who want to go paperless. Next question. Hey, Jeff, did you ever use Rock App instead of Cydia? Yes. Rock App was awesome. It was fast. I know there was some controversy about how it went about its technical aspects, and there were some things about it being maybe unsafe or whatnot. But Rock App was fast, and I really do miss that speed. Hopefully Cydia can get up to speed with how Rock App was. Next question, how many gigabytes is on your iPhone? How many apps do you have installed? I don't know how many apps I have installed, but I do know this is a 32 gigabyte iPhone 4. As you can see here, I have plenty of space ready to go. 16 gigabytes is probably going to do you well now with iCloud coming on board. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't really use the space on my iPhone much. Next question, will you upgrade to the next iPhone right away on release? I got 2 words for you. Day one. Day one. Next question. Jeff, do any of your tweaks ever cause you stability problems? If so, how do you single them out? That's a very good question. And actually, it's one that I've answered before, but we're going to go back and rewind a little bit. I'm going to show you guys how you can single out tweaks that cause problems. And yes, I do experience stability issues. I mean, it's just the nature of the business. But all you need to do, if you have SB settings, open up SB settings, go to more, then go down to mobile substrate add-ons, tap that, and then you should see this list. These are all the tweaks that are installed on your iPhone, and you can disable them from here. That helps troubleshoot. You can alleviate various apps, kind of guess and check which one is causing the problem, and you can reboot and see if you're still having a problem. Make sure you enable this again before you uninstall any apps, or else you will have some other issues there. So folks, that will conclude this episode of Ask Jeff. This is episode number 5. We'll be back next week with episode number 6. I really appreciate all your comments and your suggestions and whatnot. Make sure you check below right here and make sure you leave a comment if you have a question, and I'll try to get to it in the next episode. Thanks. Have a good one.